Hello everybody and welcome back to Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Last time we started the Tangled Web and took some recon photos around the contestants' lovely mansion. This time, I haven't started you at the safe house or in front of any treasure or anything like that. I've started out in the field because I am about to steal a piece of treasure. But I wanted to get a few clue bottles beforehand, and I like to show y'all the location of the clue bottles before I pick them up, so I thought this was a good time to start the video. But anyway, the treasure we're getting first is right over there. We have to do some paragliding, but then I saw how many clue bottles are in this area, and I'm like, well, I'll go ahead and start the episode, and then pick up the clue bottles, then proceed to getting that piece of treasure stolen. Yeah. I'll show y'all where that piece of treasure is momentarily. First, we gotta get a little higher. We're using our paraglider that I love so much. Here it is, guys. Anyway. I'll just keep on rolling. Pay no attention to the raccoon with the crystal vase on his back. Alright, that takes care of that. And there's only 10 clue bottles left. The crystal vase will allow us to buy the health instructor. So we are all caught up on buying things from ThiefNet. This episode, we're going to capture some ghosts, kidnap a general, and make some honestly dangerous decisions by dealing with bad mojo, but you know, we'll see what happens. Right now, I gotta get away from my friends.
Alright, Sly, there's your new objective. Sneak inside and smash the coffin of the evil wolf priestess.
Sounds pretty harsh. Does the old girl really deserve that sort of treatment?
Weren't you listening? She was an evil wolf priestess. Once you smash the coffin, it'll free all the ghosts trapped in there with her.
Okay, I don't know where you're going with all of this, but freeing trapped ghosts sounds vaguely heroic.
She was an evil wolf priestess, guys. Evil wolf priestess. Oh, I hate waiting on these things. If y'all can't tell, I am very impatient when it comes to waiting on certain things in games. And that does get me in trouble quite a bit, but
Nice work. Now head outside and I'll fill you in on phase 2. I've modified the imager in your binocucom to capture ghosts.
Didn't I just set these guys free? Why would I want to capture them again?
Not to worry, it's only a short-term confinement. Gather all the ghosts, then set them free down the chimney of Neela's headquarters.
I get you. She'll think it's a sneak attack from the Contessa.
Correct. If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, Neela should respond to the assault by purchasing more firepower.
Anything bad for the Contessa is good for us. And we get to really freak out Neela.
In theory, anything for the bad for the Contessa is good for us. But there's also that potential for more firepower to affect us negatively as well. Come on up. I mean, not only do I hear a blue bottle, but I need to be up high so I can see ghosts, so I can capture them. Sly Cooper is now a Ghostbuster. And now there are 9 of these guys that we have to, inconvenience by recapturing for a few minutes. Hey. We can briefly inconvenience a ghost, right? I mean, their social life is dead anyway. I know that was a very bad joke, guys, but, you know, it kinda had to be said. Okay, I ran into an invisible wall, I think. Which is weird, because I've never ran into an invisible wall before. One here. Where are you, Mr. Ghosty? Ah, there he is. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What do you mean that wasn't good enough? Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous, guys. I didn't pay attention. And because I didn't pay attention, that bat called for help. Well, anyway, 1, 2, 3. There's still 2 on this side of the river, and I want to get them first because Neela's headquarters is on the other side of the river. One by the re-education tower. There's another treasure that I'll make mine soon enough. On. Since we're at the re-education tower, we might as well grab this guy. We got him by the foot. I don't know how that works, but I ain't complaining. Do not know how that works, but I'm not gonna complain about it. Who would have thought? Take pictures of toes and capture a ghost. Alright, you, come out. I know you're in there. just a brief inconvenience. Like, I've already made the joke, your social life is dead anyway. Alright, 2 more. I know, yeah, it's not important right now, but we only have 5 blue bottles left. I think one of these guys is already haunting Mila's headquarters, so why do we need to... Where is it? I hear a clue. I'm sorry, guys. If that's the one I think it is, I'm saving those for later. So I won't pursue those for right now. Right out loud. This one's already haunting Neela. Can't we just drop the other 8?
Okay, Sly, you have all the ghosts. Now just make your way to Neela's HQ and drop them down her chimney.
So, the Contessa wants war, eh? Perhaps it's time I purchase a little air power. A few bombers should put that old charlatan in her place.
Yeah, purchase some air power. That won't make my life miserable at all. You know what? I said I was gonna keep them for later, but I can't because that sound is driving me up the wall, and I need to know for sure if these are in fact the one I'm hearing. We have to come down here later, that's why I was saving it, but... But, you know, it is what it is. I also thought there was 2 down there. Maybe they fell down the well. But anyway, we're back here at the safe house. We're getting the Murray. Let's get to work. Little guns can't stop the Murray. Maybe this is the one I've been hearing. I was right about one being down the well. And yes, I know I didn't have to get that right now, but once again, the sound was driving me crazy. I clap my hands and then I burn them. Anyway, are we kidnapped the general now? I gotta figure out how to get Murray up there, since, you know, Murray and climbing and... There we go. Here's our path. Once again, I kill out. And you go bye-bye.
Hey, Murray, can you see the General from there?
Nope. Just an old man coming up the ramp.
Don't let his appearance fool you. That's General Clawfoot. And he's one of the toughest old soldiers you'll ever see. Not to mention head of castle security.
What if he doesn't want to come? I don't want to hurt him.
Oh, don't worry about that. He's only afraid of two things. Fire and water. Other than that, you couldn't hurt him if you wanted to. He might even come in handy along the way, as a projectile.
Wow, that is handy.
Yeah, General Clawfoot's like the toughest old dude you'll ever meet. He says the greatest things like pink
Now
touche.
bring it back to the safe house. I marked it in your binocular.
Like pink touche. How that? He's not talking right now, unfortunately. There he is. Just as long as you don't throw him in fire or water, you're fine.
Well, well, General Clawfoot. We've got a lot to talk about. You wouldn't by chance know the security codes to the castle gates, hmm? Don't feel like talking, huh? How about a little of this?
Jack!
Talk, you scoundrel!
Ah yes, the tickle torture. The tickle torture. Bad day, bad day, bad day. Ow. Apparently Bentley gets 2 shot from tanks. I didn't know that. I wasn't aware of that. I mean, I know he's a turtle, but... Bad, 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 bad. No good, no good, no good. Bad.
That's it! I knew she'd have a bad mojo collector to transport the overflow.
Huh?
It's a semi-magical device that sucks up bad mojo. I'll need it to gather the runoff from these spouts.
Wow, sounds easy.
Not really. Bad mojo is a powerfully dark force. Take any damage while carrying that collector and you're done for.
Wow, sounds hard.
Yes, it presents an interesting tactical challenge. Perhaps I could use the death traps native to these crypts against any foe that might attempt to thwart my collection of the ectoplasm.
Huh? No way that'll work. I'd use that switch to smash up the guards before they ever got near me.
Precisely. Once all 4 cylinders of the collection device are full, that should be enough black magic to destroy the Mind Shuffler.
Alright, guys. This thing is a ticking time bomb on my back, so that's exciting. That's exciting. Luckily, the wolf guards take a little while to wind up.
Watch out!
Oh, I sent that one to the stratosphere. I've never seen that before. Never seen that before. But yeah, once again, Bentley gets one shot.
Harry, strike!
Since it's happened twice now, I guess it's probably happened before and I just didn't notice. Where one of the guards gets flung into the ionosphere. It's had to have happened before since it happened
Looks
3
like
times.
the spouts run out of bad mojo. No matter, I'm 1/4 of the way to a full tank.
Yeah, now we get to run outside where the real guards are at. You know, the flashlight guards.
I'm not really sure how to use your computer, but a new crypt should be up in your binocucom.
Okay. I see the thing. Well, I said I see the thing. Once again, if I get smacked, I die. I'm not even gonna blow him up, because bad things happen when you use explosives. That's interesting. We'll find that we're not carrying a bad mojo bomb. That was close. Really? We're gonna have a,
That is key!
I'm so sorry about that crackling sound, guys. I don't know what that is.
Heads up!
Heads up. Ever since we walked into, this crypt,
Watch out!
this can get out of hand. Like, we're using this trap for the first time. And some traps, the more deadly they are, the longer they take to reset, so... yeah.
That's just not safe.
You're right, it's not safe, but... that's kind of the idea, apparently. Kind of the idea, buddy.
It's still not online.
Well, that cut out the static, so maybe me dying wasn't the worst thing.
Sorry about that.
I do apologize for that static, guys. I do apologize for that. I don't know why that came in, and...
On guard!
and all that, but... okay, that was scary. Okay, we are back on track.
Watch out!
Tell them to watch out. If they can't see a pendulum swinging at their head with a giant blade on it, that's their problem. I know I'm very considerate of these werewolves' feelings, but,
Touche!
you know, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is.
The coup de grace!
That one werewolf hit the other werewolf so it wouldn't get hit by the pendulum. That's not right. I mean, my goodness.
Eat that!
And this thing, hurry up and fill up. There.
Excellent! Another chamber in my mojo collector is full! Moving on to the third crypt.
There should be a new waypoint in your binocular.
I cannot deal with this guy, so... I know we said we'd find it later when I didn't have a bad mojo bomb on my back, but I happened to be it. So I almost died from seeing it, but you know, we made it without dying, so that's all that matters. And there's also one clue left, but we'll find that with Sly, unless we run into his Bentley again.
Watch out!
I thought I could dodge the mace, but I couldn't. Alright, so we'll use that as a last resort. And we use the fun traps. Yeah, in this crypt, your buttons come back a lot slower. I forgot about that.
Sorry about that.
So you need to gather them all together, as many as you can safely get without dying. And also feel free to fight back yourself.
That's just not safe.
As long as you don't get hit, you can do whatever you want. Oh, that was close. Yeah, see, none of my buttons are activated. They have the high ground.
Harry, strike!
I'm lucky to be alive,
That
but
does it for this room. Looks like I've only got one more crypt to go.
I'm lucky to be alive.
I'm really getting the hang of this. I just sent you another waypoint, but it's kind of buried in the well. Yeah, you'll figure it out.
It's down the well. Okay, fine, it's down the well.
The coup de grace!
these are back to resetting quickly, but the wolves also come out a lot quicker.
So sorry.
So you pretty much have to activate the switches before your target's even on the death trap.
Guard!
And eventually, one or two usually gets across. Even with my strategy of activating before they get on the thing. And I have activated too early before where the trap runs out before. And there is a kill switch back here that kills the room.
Sorry about that.
You don't get that one very often. Alright, only one got across though.
With a mojo collector at full capacity, I should be able to blow the clockwork eyes off that mine shuffler. This is going to be great.
This is probably the best run of that crypt I've ever had, because only one made it across.
All right, fellas, let's get down to business. The first steps to escalating the war between Neela and the Contessa have gone well. We're down to the final setups before we spring our trap. Sly, I need you to steal a voice modulator from the castle and install it under Neela's headquarters. If all goes as planned, it should allow us to give orders to her mercenaries without being detected. Unfortunately, Neela's recent bomber purchase has made her army over-enthusiastic, and they might strike before we're ready. Which leads me to Murray. I need you to hotwire one of the Contessa's tanks and go to town on the mercenaries. We just need to intimidate them a little. And finally, I'll venture back into the crypts to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. We're going to need it to save Carmelita. Oh, and Sly, if you haven't already got one, you'll need to buy a paraglider for the heist. Okay, let's move out!
Luckily, we've already taken care of the paraglider thing, since I love it so much. But anyway, guys, that is where this episode's going to end. I hope you have a great rest of your day. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. Join me next time when we start doing those jobs. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.